During a televised town hall meeting, John McCain was asked if he believes the nation will ever reinstate the draft. John McCain responded by saying that yes, there would be a possibility if there was a World War III. In other news, John McCain suggests that the situation in Iran is the beginnings of a World War III. So is George Bush. But this time we get to play Germany. It's Friday, June 27th, 2008, and it looks like today we have a theme: guns and crazy people. And our first story comes out of Washington with a 42-year-old man that got shot in the face. In the grill. For you guys that are under 14 that still say that. But someone else didn't shoot him. He shot himself on accident because he thought the gun was empty, and he thought, hey, what better way to prove that it's empty than to shoot it at my face? And with that kind of logic, we move on to our next story, where a woman was suing NBC because her brother was on to Catch a Predator, and then he was like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna kill myself. Because the first thing I think when I read this story about an older guy talking to a 13-year-old boy on the internet and then meeting up with that boy and then turning out to be NBC, and then he goes, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, is, oh, that's so terrible for him. He could have been a rocket scientist, but then NBC had to throw that 13-year-old boy ass in his face and just go, hey, you want some of this? No, sometimes nasty takes out nasty. In a recent press release, it looks like both sides are happy, which probably means that NBC took a big bag of cash and then threw it at her face and said, shut the fuck up. The last story about guns involves the movie Wanted, which I was a little scared because I thought it was going to be like a shoot-'em-up clone, except maybe suck worse. But I was kind of still interested because Angelina Jolie kind of did an ass shot in the commercial. I do want to talk about this movie with McAvoy and Angelina Jolie. Mainly because this is probably going to be one of the best movies this summer, except Dark Knight, possibly Tropic Thunder, and Pineapple Express. Okay, there's probably going to be a lot of good movies, but this is one of the best. Just go into this movie knowing it's a summer action flick and you're going to love it. But don't be one of these fucking people that are like, that's not possible, no shit, it's a fucking movie. With that, it brings us to Friday's question of the day, which is, what movie are you looking forward to this summer? I'm going to go see Wally. I've been looking forward to that for a while today, and I've seen everything else in the movie theaters because I suck at life. But what movie are you interested in? Leave a text comment or a video response. In other movie news, Cloverfield 2 has been put on hold, which sucks, but it's okay because they're making a prequel to the movie 300, and I'm guessing they're going to call it 297. Maybe. That's my title. You can call it whatever you want because you make the movies. Back in real world news, Clay Aiken says that Somalia's children need a better future. Upon hearing this, 79% of people said, I hate Clay Aiken. But that's really all that mattered to me this Friday, June 27th, 2008. My name's Philip DeFranco, and you've just been filled in.
Sexy Phil, he's not sexy. Sexy Phil, he's sexy.
On a quick side note, I've gotten like a few emails about it. I do like G4TV. G4TV on a whole seems like they like me. They did a whole little article about how I'm like up and coming, how I'm a pretty funny guy. But then there's this guy, Patrick Roche Soa. Apparently he's a production assistant for G4TV. He wrote this article about how I'm like the worst thing on YouTube ever. And he has arguments like, sexy Phil? Okay, Phil, we know you're not sexy. And unless you're straight edge, you need to shut up. Do you not listen to my song at the end? Like, I've included it just for stupid people like you. Then he goes on to say that he has a campaign to get me off of YouTube, so anytime you see me, call me Straight Edge Phil. Okay, that's my name on YouTube. Straight Edge Phil. SXE. I don't know what else to say. So, Patrick, have fun being an assistant. It looks like you're going places. Just, not in an upward direction.